So typical in Costa Rica, just when I'm about to make a video, it starts to rain. But I hope you can invite all of these sounds. Obviously, I'm not going to worry about it because today I'm going to make a video about how to stop worrying and stressing about everything. And today I am not going to share with you some tips or techniques or something that you have to do in order to overcome those worries and those anxieties. I'm going to share with you something quite different. And once you discover it, you cannot unsee it, and those techniques will become quite obsolete. And also we have a special guest here on the show today, and this guest, his name is Speedy, and Speedy is going to help us with some deeper understanding. So would you like to introduce yourself briefly?
Hi, my name is Speedy, and I am a long-time seeker and also someone who's tried all the different relaxation techniques and stress relief techniques. But what I don't understand, Liv, is why don't you want to give us a little bit of some techniques to do? I am definitely someone who needs to do something. I have so much anxiety and I worry about everything all the time.
Well, there's a lot of tools, techniques online, and you've tried all of them. So I think that today is time to try something different, because you've been trying for so long, and you still seem a little worried. So today we're going to simply discover that it is impossible to worry.
What do you mean? It's impossible to worry. I worry all the time. I worry and worry and worry all the time. So clearly, I am the one who proves everything.
Okay, so today, as I said, we're going to be doing something different. We are going to look into something deeper, something that is real and true, something what is. We're going to look into reality as opposed to what is imagined. And really, we don't know the difference, even though we think we do. It's just a thought. It's actually not an actual thing. And I want you to first really, if you want to do this with me, come up with your own example. Is there something that you've been maybe worrying about lately or recently, or just generally something that you're worrying about? And simply notice that whenever we worry, it is because there is a perceived loss. We're worrying because we fear we're going to lose something. And that something can be either a relationship, love, money, or status, appreciation, approval, food, limbs, beauty, youth, whatever it is. I want you to simply find out or notice that one thing that you've been worrying about, and also see what is that perceived loss underneath. So we can continue with this video, and we can really apply this in your own example. And so with you, Speedy, is there anything that you've been worrying about lately?
Of course. I worry all the time, Liv. As we speak, I worry about my looks. I worry. Am I green enough? Am I good looking enough? Will people like me? Is my colors nice and bright and all of that? I've been worrying for sure. I mean, being with you on this show, it's not easy, everybody. It's not easy.
Okay, and that perceived loss, what are you afraid of losing?
What am I afraid? I'm afraid that I suppose I'm afraid that people might not like me, or they might think I'm not so handsome. Might think I'm a little bit too green or something. So yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose the likes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. And so before we go to the next part, I hope that you got yours. I hope that you found out what it is that you're actually worried about, that loss. And now I want you to notice something about the opposite of loss, which is to gain or to have. Whenever we have something, it's actually just a concept. It's actually just a thought. We think we buy something, or we think we get into a relationship, and it becomes a concept. It becomes a story, and it's only happening in our head. It's only happening in our minds, and in our minds it's like it's there all the time. Like I have something and it's mine forever, or until it's not there. But this is the story. In actuality, whenever I have something, how I would define it is I actually enjoy it. Every time I enjoy it, I have it, I own it, I'm connected to it, and therefore it is available to me. That's how I know in reality that I actually have it. But you can have so much money in the bank, but if all you do is just worrying about it because you're so afraid to lose it, you're not able to even use it. Or when you use it, you feel so bad every time you invest your money or spend your money. You just feel so bad, you don't trust it. It's actually not available to you. It's an idea. It's an idea that you might be a rich person and you can impress other people or whatever. But in reality, when you worry about something, it's simply not available to you. It's basically this paradox that we don't notice because we live in our head all the time. And so today I want to really invite you, maybe first let's see, Speedy with you this example. So tell us, Speedy, what did you discover about yourself and about that thing that you were worrying about just now?
Oh, what did I discover? Well, I discovered that, that's pretty good what you just said. It's very unexpected for me. Wow, I discovered that I've been worrying about my looks and if my colors look bright enough. And so, and about the people, I've been worrying about them as well. All of you guys been worrying. So, basically, I wasn't able to enjoy any of it. I wasn't enjoying my colors, and I wasn't even enjoying the people. And so now when I think about it, or when I look, oh my God, there is just so much beauty and freedom and love in life. I have beautiful colors, and also these beautiful people are there watching me right now. And oh my God, there is a I get it, yeah.
It's just a simple invitation for you to simply notice what it is that you are worrying about so much, what it is that you're worrying about that you're going to lose. And then simply, and this is really not about just thinking, it's really looking into what is available to you, what you actually have in your life. And your invitation to connect to that and really find that appreciation that you actually have this relationship, or you actually do have that money, and or youth, beauty, whatever it is that you've been worrying about losing. And perhaps if you're like me, you might find it very, very difficult sometimes to find that appreciation because the story in the head basically tells us it never wants us to look into reality, what we have, because the story tells us that we only appreciate something, or we only have something, we need to have something permanently. We're only looking for this permanent wealth and permanent beauty and permanent love. And of course, that's an illusion, because there is no such a thing as nothing permanent, because time is an illusion. It simply happens just now when you think about it. And so the only time when you can really appreciate what you have is now. It's the relationship that you have now, the way it is. Because maybe it will be end, maybe it will be over. And it will be over tomorrow. Then you know what? You have this one last day to really be with it. Maybe you have your money or you have anything else and it can be gone. But until it is, this is your opportunity. We never know when we're actually going to lose it until it happens. And it's our opportunity to simply appreciate. This appreciation will never happen at other time than right now. Maybe you think that you're not good enough, or maybe your looks are not good enough, or maybe the whatever it is that you're worrying about, or your relationship is not good enough. Well, this is your invitation, and this is your opportunity to really look at that actually, but you have one. You actually have your relationship, or you have that thing, and it's beautiful when you look at it simply from where you stand, from right now, not from how it's supposed to be sometime in the future. And I know that a lot of time people simply worry because they believe that if they didn't worry, this thing, something really terrible would happen. And so just notice what actually happens when you're worrying. What actually happens is that the worst has already happened. The moment you worry, you have just lost it.
Whoa, whoa, that is so true. I'm very grateful for my good looks and for you guys. So make sure that you subscribe and like, especially if you like me. And I'm looking forward. Congratulations on watching until the end. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. And if you want me to be there again, please let me know in the comments, and I will see if I will make your life a little bit better with all my colors again.